Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. In today's episode, within Empire of Sin, we are doing something we have not done before. We're doing two things we haven't done before. As you can see by the title of the video, this is the Black Book Massacre. Here, I'm actually going to take on every single gangster in the game. It's really not going to be fair. Whichever way you turn this, it's always going to be in my favor, unfortunately, because of the way the AI gangsters actually operate. It's unfortunate, there's not much I can do about this. However, I'm going to have a couple of gangsters on my side as well, just in case I get absolutely splattered. Which, you know, I think is a possibility. There are a lot of gangsters within the Black Book. As you can see, there are a few gangsters that are already dead. This happened throughout the playthrough that I'm currently in. But all the ones that are remaining, I am going to hire and then I'm going to fire. And that will pull all of the gangsters in one location, in my location, because when you hire a gangster, it immediately summons them to you. And we're going to go ahead and try and shoot, kill, execute, and just massacre every single one of them we can. And the best thing about it is we're actually finally going to have some combat within our safe house. That's right, I could not get the game to actually hit my safe house or any depot, unfortunately. So instead, I'm going to make sure I've got the combat myself. So finally, we get to actually have a fight within the safe house. Hopefully this goes okay. Hopefully the game doesn't completely glitch out, because one of the problems with actually fighting within the safe house is that you have an awful lot of guards here. Now, I like this, obviously. I like the fact that we've got a lot of guards here. I think it's quite cool. So if we ever do get attacked, we've got some, a nice number here to defend us. However, this is going to add to the amount of characters we're going to have in one spot. And like I said, we do have an awful lot of gangsters from the Black Book that's going to be here. So the game might fritz out a little bit. Hopefully it recovers. Hopefully it doesn't go completely crazy and we actually managed to make this video. But yeah, so wish me luck. As you can see, as I've been talking, I've been hiring every single gangster within the game, and I have been very quickly firing them as well, and hopefully we can actually get this done. And don't forget, guys, if you enjoy Empire of Sin content and want to see more, I have over 150 Empire of Sin videos on my channel. So think about hitting that subscribe button, like the video if you enjoy it, and of course comment your thoughts. Have you had a little Black Book massacre of your own? Because I certainly have never done this before, and to be fair, I'm already feeling sorry for them. Unfortunately, I'm actually including some of my favourite gangsters in this lineup. Luckily, I'm kind of done with this playthrough. Anyway, as you can see, I have an obscene amount of money. There's only, I think, 2 bosses left in this playthrough, which I should be able to take out anyway, especially with Maxim, probably even Lone Wolf it. But yeah, we'll see how this turns out. As you can see, look at the bottom of that screen. Look how many people are there. It's kind of insane. I wish that I had actually remembered to put on a grenade or something. Unfortunately, I'm not that clever. That's not what I'd done. Oh, Cristiano's going mad. Wow. Wow, look at them all fanning out. This is going to be very interesting. At this point, I'm not entirely sure if my bodyguards are going to do any good whatsoever. Because, I mean, just look at what I'm up against right now, guys. However, I do have a diamond up my sleeve. and that's that I have fully upgraded my boss. That's right, fully upgraded, guys. It means I have access to his top tier perk. I guess finally I can show you just why I recommend on every single boss build that I do to grab this perk, because it is just obscenely overpowered.
I'll handle the riffraff.
Of course, this is given that I'm ever actually given a go. There's a lot going on. I just had return fire, someone actually tried to hit me apparently. Okie dokie, let's see if we can get a good look. Ah, there it is, kill chain. Now this move is so overpowered, and I'm actually hoping... Oh, hello. Oh, hello, hello, hello. What has happened here? Okay, so I use kill chain, and it seems that everyone wants a bit of that action. I think a few hair triggers have activated. I think that's what's gone on. And so everyone's kind of reacting, you know, based on one of their friends dying. I think there's still quite a few gangsters bunched up as well, right by the door. Obviously, there wasn't... I mean, I think a lot of the gangsters fanned out. I think a lot of the gangsters fanned out. But a lot of them are stuck right at that door. So it might actually be hard to target some of those guys. Wow.
Wonderful.
I think that was Cristiano. He just leveled a ton of gangsters. I believe I have like four gangsters on my side, maybe, to take on everyone that's there. Finally get my go again. We're going to go back to kill chain. I think targeting the hair trigger guys, or the guys with hair trigger, is a good plan for right now. As you can see, it activated again because I killed somebody. So yeah, we need to make sure that we get these hair triggers. Of course, a ton of people have hair trigger now as well, because since the precinct update, a few of the things got changed on the gangsters. So a few of them that didn't have hair trigger now have hair trigger. Go get rid of Maria. Now, she always had it. She was always originally one of my very first picks. Yeah, we'll go for him. He died too. Is that Gibby? Gibby's got a hair trigger. To be fair, considering how many names and how many AI were actually involved at the beginning of this fight, I am really surprised about just how well my Xbox handled it. I'm running the Xbox Series S, and as you saw, I had, well, pretty much very close to the entire Black Book, plus all of my guards around, all engaging in this one fight, and it was pretty good. So it's nice to know that if Romero Games decide to ever up the amount of gangsters that you can have, or you know, the size of their battles, that it seems at least Xbox side it can actually handle it. Oh, bye, Dudio. Still going kill chain. I've lost count how many gangsters kill chain's killed right now. Who should we attack? That's the question. I want to try and get out as many as possible. But I think at this stage I kind of proved just how good Kill Chain actually is. And it's why... Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so now the game really begins. As we see, guys, my kill chain, I kind of messed up. I targeted someone. It looked like I could have killed them, but I got a bad roll. You know, I didn't do the damage I should have done. So here we are. So we're on to Cristiano, and then they have probably got a lot of turns. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what they actually manage to do. I do actually have a dock. I was thinking, if this doesn't plan out, I'm going to need, you know, a little something. So it seems that most of them are popping on Overwatch, which I kind of expected, honestly. I said at the beginning of this video that I thought that even though I'm going up against so many gangsters, that because of the way the AI, especially the AI gangsters, actually operate, they're going to be at a disadvantage because they do seem to favor that Overwatch. And so if I don't move, I'll be cushy. It's only when I move that I'm going to get hit, like so. I probably shouldn't have sacrificed old baby monks, but luckily he has a huge health pool, and he took the hits like a champ. Now, I've got to admit, I do have a few of the better gangsters on my side, like Cristiano, like Dotty, got Baby Monks. It's definitely not a cheap lineup, but, you know, as you see, I am at the end of the game pretty much, so, you know, I was kind of able to pick and choose whoever I wanted. I actually think that possibly all the people that are on the floor kind of bleeding out is slowing us down a little bit. So I think what I'm going to try and do in a minute is try and mop up some of those people that are actually on the floor bleeding out and actually finish them off, get them off the screen completely. Ouch. Bit mean, bit rude. And as you can see, I've got access to all of my guards as well. I actually quite like the honestly, they've done an amazing job with the safe house. It's very cool. Huge improvement on the last safe house layout that we actually had access to. It's just such a shame that we so seldom ever see it. And it's such a shame that at the moment we're not able to use it, you know. It's not attacked, unfortunately, even though the game is capable of attacking us. Unfortunately, in my experience, it's just something that doesn't happen. I kind of feel like a great idea would be a forced event, like a forced in-game event, like you are going to be attacked. You know what I mean? If you lose this fight, you lose the game type of deal. You need to protect your safe house, and therefore you can then make sure you've got a number of gangsters, whatever, they're ready to defend it. I don't know, just something scripted. I think it would be really cool. I think that Romero Games have done, like I said, an amazing job of getting this really awesome safe house. It's a great layout. As you can see, you know, we got reinforcements coming in as well. Just like any other depot, it would just be nice to actually use it. So, you know, scripted or not, I just think it would be a good idea. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Would you like? Do you like the idea of a scripted, in-house mandatory defense, or is that something you're not looking forward to at all? Personally, like I said, I think it would be fun.
Disappointing.
You know, whenever our kill chain failed, I honestly was so worried that like this video wouldn't work, that I'm not going to be able to do it. But
That's the bee's
I think we've got a
knees.
significant number of them down. And although they're trying to space out now, I think we've got it, honestly. Has so much health. So much health. I do like Dottie though. She's a very powerful gangster, even if she does cost an absolute fortune. What are we gonna do? Let's try the piercing shot. See if we can actually get a couple. I think everyone's just slightly not in a line. You know what I mean? Oh, we can get Williams. Can we get who else? No. We didn't kill either of them, but we did do damage to both, so I'm happy with that for now. Yeah, see, a few of them are trying to space out a little bit, but I think the guards that I've got at the back of the house, they're going to be able to push up and maybe get them, because I think quite a few of them are actually wounded now. I'd say what's a shame. I think it's a shame that the AI doctors, like, I mean, because right now you just saw we had Rocco. Rocco's a doctor. There's quite a few people down, down and injured. Technically, if that had been me, I could have picked up 2 people off the floor, put another 2 more guns into the fight. And of course, Rocco decided to do another Overwatch. I mean, it's kind of typical of AI, but I think it's a shame that AI don't at all ever pick someone up off the floor that's bleeding out. I think that if we're able to do it, they should be able to do it. And I think it would be a good way to make the game a little bit harder as well, honestly. Make them a little bit more competitive. Because as much as this game has improved, and it has improved so much, and it's definitely significantly harder, there are still a lot of players out there that would like something a little bit tougher. Again, let me know down in the comments, guys, what you think. How would you make the game harder if you could? Because I think the best thing about Romero is that they're always looking for ideas. And there is R gone. R was gone anyway, but we've taken them out. I think we should probably take a few more out as well.
Damn idiots!
There we go, let's do another one. Oh, look at all those bodies. That actually makes for a pretty cool little cutscene there. There's so many of those gangsters on the floor. I kind of feel bad for the gangsters. I'm not going to lie. I feel a little bit bad for making this video. But hey, I hope you guys enjoy it and don't hate on it too much. I guess we'll see.
Victory!
like I said, bottom line, it's kind of cool to see all these gangsters in one area, and it's also kind of cool to actually see the safe house in use.
Who's that?
And there is our reinforcements. It's kind of cool that we're getting that. Obviously, I didn't notice it. There's nothing in the top right-hand corner like there normally would be if we're attacking a depot. But I did notice it on the last round that we had reinforcements coming in.
Taking out the trash.
Oh, see you later, Gibby. Rest in peace, dude. I used to like Gibby. Gibby was one of the first people I used to hire back in, like, when this game originally released. He was a good little gangster to pick up. I very rarely pick him up now, especially with the new precinct update. Not my go-to at all.
Take care of this. Got a problem?
And I just called in the bodyguards, and not because I felt like we needed the extra guns, but because I wanted help just mopping up. You know, I think we've kind of got this in the bag now. They really didn't put up a fight. I mean, Maxim didn't really get hurt at all. They targeted the wrong people. They done a lot of overwatches. A bit disappointing, to be fair. But it was fun. Definitely fun.
Fucking hell.
And hey, Baby Monk survived. Even walking through all those overwatches, Baby Monk survived. Kind of a case of who can he take out next?
We got heads a cracking. You're all gonna pay. Ain't that swell?
Nice little execution. He has a great big heavy LMG, to be fair, Baby Monks. I mean, he's never running out of ammo in a single fight.
I'm on it.
What can Dottie do? She's actually done a huge amount of damage considering she just punched somebody. Oh, I forgot about Tammy. I do like to pick Tammy up every now and again. She's a gangster I don't mind picking up. Good enforcer, good health. Finally taking Rocco out. Kind of like the level of detail in a safe house. It even has a kitchen.
Any more?
Oh, we've got the run now. Look how many turns we've got.
I'll bash your head in.
Another execution as well.
Any more? I could get used to this.
Williams has so much health in the game now. I mean, seriously. I think, without double checking, I think she's the only gangster with over 200 health. I kind of killed my own person there. Oh well.
Got him.
We did take out a lot, kind of swept up a lot with that hit though.
Got
What?
a problem.
Moving.
But yeah, I think all in all, this has been a bit of a success. I wasn't expecting it to go quite as well as it did, I've got to say. I actually completely expected to die, and to die quite fast as well. Whenever I saw all of those gangsters fan out at the beginning of the video, I was just like, wow, never seen that many like AI characters, NPCs, whatever, on the screen at one time within this game. And there we go. We've won. There was a lot dead. We got a couple of extra weapons, as you can see, which is kind of cool. I like these unique weapons. The dart gun, I believe, belongs to Diana. That dart gun is ridiculously powerful. But yeah, I like this. Yeah, it's cool. Well, thank you very much, guys, for joining me in this video. It wasn't really an episode or anything. I wasn't teaching you anything. Usually, I kind of like show you something. Hey, Cristiano and Dottie are leaving me? And baby. Well, that's not very nice. That's really not very nice, is it, guys? We'll have to finish them off as well. But yeah, no, thank you very much for joining me, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you haven't, let me know. If you have, again, let me know. And if you have enjoyed what you watched and you're not subscribed, think about doing that as well. That way you don't miss out on more Empire of Sin. And until next time, guys, I will see you later.
Victory.
Excellent.
Underway. This is no place for me.
I live to fight another day.